Welcome back to Beautyistic, your go-to spot for honest, expert-backed beauty reviews. Today, we're diving into Bottega Veneta Illusione for women, a 2.5 Utz Eau de Parfum Spray that promises a blend of sensuality and understated luxury. This fragrance from Bottega Veneta is designed for women and comes in the Eau de Parfum concentration, which typically means more intensity and longer wear compared to Eau de Toilette options. The scent is anchored by tonka bean, but it's far from a one-note composition. It's crafted to balance freshness with warmth, meant to evoke that dreamlike space between reality and illusion, hence the name, Illusion. Let's talk about what this actually smells like. Right out of the bottle, you're hit with a soft, citrusy brightness, possibly bergamot or orange blossom, that feels fresh, not sharp. As it dries down, you get a beautifully creamy tonka bean base balanced with a hint of woody depth. The transition is smooth, elegant, and noticeably feminine without being overly sweet or powdery. It doesn't scream for attention, it whispers sophistication. In real-life wear, I found this fragrance surprisingly versatile. I tested it during both daytime errands and evening outings, and it held up well across both settings. It's not a powerhouse in terms of projection, so if you prefer bold, room-filling fragrances, this might feel a little too subtle, but for those who lean toward refined, skin-close scents, this is a gem. The wear time was decent. On me, it lasted about 6 hours before fading into a soft trace. It layered beautifully with a light, unscented body lotion, which helped extend the longevity. The atomizer delivered a fine mist, allowing for an even and controlled application, which I appreciated. Let's break down a few key strengths and areas to consider. On the plus side, the scent profile is elegant, smooth, and extremely wearable. It's perfect for a minimal, polished wardrobe or someone who doesn't want their perfume to enter the room before they do. The bottle design is another win, modern, weighty, and fitting for display. On the downside, this isn't a fragrance that commands attention or lasts into the late hours without reapplication. And for those who love bold florals or ultra-sweet gourmands, this might come across as too muted or understated. Is this review helping so far? If it is, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to Beautyistic, and hit that bell icon. Your support helps us keep bringing you real, thoughtful reviews with no fluff. Now about the value. Bottega Veneta is a luxury house, and the price reflects that. However, considering the quality of the ingredients, the beautifully blended composition, and the brand's signature minimalist luxury, I'd say it's worth it if you're looking for something subtle yet refined. It's not overpriced for what it is, but it's also not the best pick for someone on a tight fragrance budget. If you're comparing it to others in the same family, I'd say it's closer to Chanel Chance Eau Tendre in its soft femininity, but with more warmth from the tonka. It also reminds me a bit of Narciso Rodriguez for her, not in exact scent, but in the quiet, confident vibe it gives off. The build quality, from the cap to the glass bottle, feels premium and well-constructed. It doesn't feel flimsy or like corners were cut, which adds to the overall luxurious experience. I haven't had to contact customer service personally, but Bottega Veneta has a good reputation in the fragrance community for delivering consistent, high-quality products and maintaining a clean, elevated brand presence. No recent updates to this formula or packaging as far as I can tell. It's stayed consistent since its release, and I think that's a strength. It hasn't needed to be reformulated to remain relevant. Now, if you're not ready to invest in the full-size bottle, or the price feels steep for a blind buy, you might want to explore Replica Lazy Sunday Morning by Maison Margiela. It's similarly soft, elegant, and everyday wearable, but usually comes at a slightly lower price point per ounce, especially in travel sizes. To wrap this up, Bottega Veneta Illusione for women is a fragrance for someone who appreciates subtle luxury. It's not trendy, loud, or sugary sweet. Instead, it's graceful, grounded, and just mysterious enough to draw someone in for a closer whiff. If you love minimalist elegance with a creamy, woody dry down, this could easily become your signature scent. Thanks for watching Beautyistic, your beauty space for smart, stylish choices. If you've used Illusione before, drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know how it wears on you. The link to purchase is in the description box if you're curious. And as always, stay beautiful inside and out. See you next time.